Just yesterday, the two homes of Floyd Mayweather in Miami and Las Vegas were razed by Homeland Security agents due to the allegations against him over some fraudulent and scam deals he was involved in.
Not bad for a high school dropout.
And while his workers were present alongside some other friends and family members, the suspect himself, Floyd Mayweather Jr., was nowhere to be found. Federal agents have been at alert regarding his whereabouts ever since. In fact, this was what led them to his home in Miami. Sadly, he was nowhere to be found.
Now I'm here to talk to the people about one of my jewelers. And it's not one of my new jewelers, one of my low-key jewelers, Tony, at Pasha in Manhattan Beach, California. You guys need to come check him out. Now today, let me show you guys what I purchased from Tony. Tony, matter of fact, I don't need to tell him, you tell him.
You got a little rose gold sky dweller, chocolate dial, 40 karat pear shape, 1 carat each, tennis bracelet, only for the best for the champ.
Now when you guys come here,
According to a report from an anonymous witness, it was said that Floyd's house was raided to continue the investigation of federal agents as regards the fraudulent properties he had been boasting about. They were able to recover some fake documents and ownership certificates of some of his properties. The main issue with Floyd is the amount of crazy debt he owes. The witness confirmed that Floyd was owing a huge amount in taxes. He was owing a lot of car dealers all across the country, and he was owing several jewelry and fashion stores. Also, he had fraudulently signed several contracts and endorsement deals running into heavy millions without fulfilling his side of the deal. The witness said Floyd owes a lot of money, and at this point the only way to recover funds is to seize some of his properties to get hold of the fake certificates he uses as collateral whenever he wants to get money. It was the same when they got to his Miami house. The federal agents had hoped to find him there, and when they got into a furious search of the entire house, they were able to leave his house with some jewelries and documents, especially some important ones that they were sure he would come to them to request for in no time. However, not too long after his house was raided, there were reports and videos of him departing the United States in his private jet.
Today, we got two different colors. Check it out. Color down here. Look at the color up top. Time me to go to bed. Time me to go to bed. See you guys in the land.
His destination caused some controversy as he had misled many with an Instagram picture saying he was headed to China. However, after intense research, the federal agents got his travel location from the airport and figured he was headed to Dubai instead, the same city. He had some controversy around this time last year in a social media post where he shared multiple pictures at the airport and in his private jet. The former world champion tried to hide his location by making false claims about him getting paid in order to live it up when he's traveling abroad. Floyd used a caption to this post to detail how much coin was being dropped to attach his name to the excursion, which was an intentional plot to deceive fans and federal agents from getting his exact location.
So, y'all gotta know the difference between a hack bag.
Here in Beijing, China, at the Great Wall of China, considered to be one of the greatest wonders of the world, it's always been on my list of places to see throughout my travels in life. However, timing is everything. Coming here with 23 people has been a great experience, and it doesn't hurt to get paid $3 million to simply visit and vacation here in luxury. For a few days with money this long, everything is different. I move differently, I dress differently, and I live differently because my money is extremely different. While it's not exactly clear what that amount of money is paying for overall. However, one thing is sure after findings from the Homeland Security agents, Floyd Mayweather is in Dubai, not China. In one of the photos, he's shown carrying a giant Birkin handbag, a luxury item that can cost in the neighborhood of $80,000 each.
That's the problem he's going through. I think it may be getting real. Wow. That's crazy, man. And you would figure his big homie Al Heyman would rectify it.
Al's a powerhouse. Al's that dude. Al should be able to rectify anything. He's a Harvard lawyer. He's smart. He got PBC. He raised the...
There's no telling how much the rest of his outfit costs. But in the case of Money Mayweather, he constantly tries to drive home a false narrative that cash is definitely not the issue with him, aside from the federal agents making their inquiries themselves. One of Floyd Mayweather's ex-workers, who chose to be unnamed, gave more details on his whereabouts and the main reasons he traveled there in the first place. Without hesitation, he went ahead to talk about Floyd Mayweather's issues with the Dubai authorities a year ago and claimed Mayweather still has serious issues with them, and that his trip was part of him trying to settle the issues that happened last year. Ash was given a 1Y3 or ultimatum. Another reason was because he had some legit brand deals to settle after he was called upon.
All the money in the world, I think they may not want it. Them different countries be wanting different things. Think about it. How many times have, we've been involved with something and we go, nah, man, we just throw some paper at it. And I'm talking back in the days when we were doing our little 1-2s.
Correct.
And nah, they don't want to drop the case. You'd be like, I'll put the money up for the lawyer. I'll put the money up for the bail. They don't want to.
Floyd promised those in Dubai to come stage a fight. They paid him so he could bring boxing there and make them thrive like Saudi Arabia. But he took the money and refused to fight there, claiming it would ruin his reputation. If that was all, it would have been much better. But Floyd Mayweather had done so much in Dubai that it'll take some years to settle all his financial cases with them, which was why he made his way down there both as a means of escape and as a means of seeking a way out of the Arabian city. While casinos aren't legal, this ex-employee went ahead to reveal that Floyd gambled and lost so much until he ran into debt.
We really don't got no paper like that saved
that's
up.
A fact.
So even if he's making $100 million, if he's burning through $5, $6, $7 million a month, you still got taxes, you still got responsibilities. So I don't know nobody's bag, but me and you, we real. We never count nobody's paper. So
not at all.
I hope he got $10 billion. And I hope he get out of his problem.
That's a fact, because you would figure he should be able to just cash him out. Like whatever the tab is, he should be able to wire that.
I think he could do that with no problem.
He played so much till it's been beyond his budget. But then he's Money Mayweather, and he got some more to play, expecting him to pay back. But he left without fixing the payment. I know y'all think he's free. He's not. The only thing he's done is to ensure the issues remain silent, else he's in so much trouble. Right now, the last time he had an issue in Dubai, the same worker was available for questioning and made some revelations about Floyd's issue. Over there, I haven't spoken to Floyd in a minute, but I'm still tight with his right-hand man. I knew him for 25 years. I tried to call him if he understood what was going on, but he didn't get back to me. When he got back, they probably didn't want to talk about it. But he said, look, they got him over there. The obvious, he was there for a month, and they say it's over some money. Floyd got money, so he should hope they don't take it legal.
The Billy is something.
He did. He made $1 billion plus. Floyd made a lot of money. And I don't really know Floyd's business, so I'm not going to speak on Floyd's business. But Floyd's very, very, as the world knows, he's money made, very flashy. Look, man, we both made some real money, but you start burning through, you make $2-3 million a year, you burning through $100,000 a month. You ain't really got that much money.
Shit, he probably spending way more than that.
No, I'm talking regular dudes. We say we made $3 million, we burning through $100,000 a month.
They say he's owing some people money for some transaction that didn't go through, and they're trying to get back their money. Out there, it's different. The rules are different from here. They could decide to take it to the courthouse or do otherwise. It could have gotten really bad for him. He then continued. He was literally kidnapped. He didn't have his passport or anything with him, but he was out in a 6-star hotel and was a usual Floyd Mayweather. He then went ahead to establish what was really wrong in the past and why he might be heading there now for a settlement.
I don't always talk about different things that I'm doing. What I'm working on right now in New York City, I know you guys, if you guys haven't seen one of my buildings, is One Summit.
Yes.
It's actually it's one of the tallest commercial buildings in the world. So just in New York alone, I got 9 skyscrapers.
Yeah. What's the address of that building?
I don't know that one. So what I'm working on, I want you guys to know this.
Floyd made so much money. He made over $1 billion. We all know that we made so much money. But when you make so much and you spend so much, you really get no money. He's got the money. But those in Dubai may not want that. They maybe want something else. And his money isn't going to work this time. Not even when the debts are this crazy. However, he was soon released from Dubai, which must have been a sigh of relief for him as he finally had the chance to continue his businesses and live as normal. Life and possibly return to the gym. However, things have even gotten worse in America. In Dubai, only himself was detained along with his private jet, which had policemen secured to avoid any form of escape. However, in America, with his recent fraudulent cases and financial crimes, it has been said that most of his properties will soon be seized, as revealed by his ex-employee.
So, you know, my thing is this. I just like to, bring you guys into my world, let you know that, I'm not faking it. When I say I got certain things, it's not bragging or boasting. I'm just saying that.
The ex-employee confirmed this in an interview, saying, "Yeah, things have gotten more complicated lately. Mainly, it's with his accounts and properties they're trying to force the payment. And they're going to any length. Floyd is handling it well, and we hope it's resolved, but this is crazy if you ask me." Will appear that the debts have been rising over months, and this is what has now forced Floyd Mayweather into attempting to sell his properties. He is selling them to stop the federal agents from seizing them, but like the federal agents have proven so far, they are way smarter than Floyd. Mayweather, shockingly, Floyd disguised like he wanted to diversify his investment, but Ellaby slightly contradicted that as he said, "Many of these properties have been on the market for this reason, so it's not bad if they take them. We are planning to do the same as well."
All this money man's. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
Not too long ago, Floyd Mayweather put out some of his property for sale, and no one really had an idea as to why he did that, except we had told everyone, and his Post fans were curious. And many asked why Floyd Mayweather, a name synonymous with wealth and success, was selling his prized real estate assets, with portfolio boasting over $250 million in investments, including lavish mansions. Mayweather's decision comes as a surprise, known for his extravagant lifestyle and smart investment choice, as he claimed he was making attempts to diversify further.
So, like any kind of bag and everything you can name, it's one of my closets. Always make sure it look like Neiman's.
Among his assets, 9 skyscrapers stand out, with one Vanderbilt, a 93-story marvel, as a crown jewel. But here's the odd part. Mayweather claimed he was not just selling, he was reinvesting in a broader spectrum of real estate. But what was really driving this shift for the money Floyd Mayweather took to Instagram, revealing a strategic shift in his investment portfolio after years of dedicated hard work and effort. "I've successfully secured generational wealth for my family," he announced.
My lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
His post continued detailing his ownership of over 24 mortgage-free residences across the United States. Mayweather's caption shed light on his intentions. "Recognize an opportune moment. I'm considering selling specific properties to reinvest in a broader spectrum of real estate assets, encompassing all classes, not just residential." Moreover, Mayweather expressed his evolved investment strategy. "My investment strategy has evolved over time, and with that I look to seek new opportunities and ventures." He elaborated this decision marks a shift in focus, moving away from prioritizing luxury and high value properties to now exploring a wider range of real estate opportunities. Mayweather's exceptional financial expertise is evident in this choice, highlighting his capacity to adjust and succeed in circumstances.
You again, man?
Come on, man. What's going on?
The money man is back, you know?
You know what we do? The one and only Floyd Money Mayweather, CEO of Zeus Living. I want to say I appreciate you. You guys always do great business.
Thank
and
you.
of course,
You know, we
If I'm the money man, they gotta have some fun.
In his message, he wrapped things up by extending an invitation to anyone to get in touch for inquiries about purchasing any of these properties. Please contact us by email. He offered providing a direct line to his team at Floyd Mayweather Holdings @mail. Multiple reports have often claimed that Floyd Mayweather has been going through monetary problems. According to those, it was a major factor why he entertained a fight with Conor McGregor back in 2017. But recently, he kind of silenced those talks by lying about a massive investment in real estate in Upper Manhattan. Mayweather struck a $42 million deal to acquire over 60 buildings with more than 1,000 units.
Guess what? You can do the same. It's all about making power moves.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
And on a point like this, because all of them, we're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. You know what we do?
Growing up, I used to dream about owning just one home by myself. When you work hard, you can achieve anything. Mayweather shared with TMZ just a month later. He ventured into this territory. Once again, Mayweather's spokesperson and Mark Carey's managing member of 601W Companies revealed in November the boxing legend has invested in one of 601W's flagship portfolios, known as a heavyweight in the real estate world. 601W Companies boasts a $10 billion portfolio comprising 18 office buildings spread across 10 million square feet. The exact figure was not revealed, but according to reports, this might have been Mayweather's biggest investment ever. However, as the new year started, a fresh controversy involving Mayweather's money matters came forward that proved he was telling lies.
You always got something for it. That's easy. That's easy.
That's in zeros.
Is that all right?
It's not bad. It's starting. You know, don't want to show them everything, but
Yeah.
it's up there.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Come on, man. You already know. Come on.
Y'all already know what they said. Oh, that ain't no real check. It's a real check.
The richest boxer in the world, Floyd Mayweather, who famously pocketed a staggering $2 billion throughout his emphatic boxing career, is facing accusations of bankruptcy. This comes after reports revealed that employees at Mayweather's Los Angeles gym have staged a protest alleging they haven't been paid. A report from the Daily Mail yesterday revealed that the boxing legend's money team company was responsible for paying the employees. So, as a result of the lack of wages paid out, staffers at the facility brought out signs and shouted over a microphone outside the facility on Highland Avenue as a sign of their protest. The employees also alleged that the facility is facing the risk of closure, leaving them unable to pay their own bills.
Come on, you already know. You know, we might be in the seven figures.
7-figure check. Okay. Not bad. We working. So, with that being said, I'm gonna continue to do business with Zeus. And fight night, Zeus gonna be at the fight. They're gonna be in the house. Of course, I have.
Scenes from the protest showed one disgruntled employee holding up a sign that accused Mayweather of modern-day slavery, while someone else held up a sign that said, "The money team has no dollars," accusing them of bankruptcy. One employee spoke to news outlets suggesting they haven't been treated right by the company, and the protest is supposed to bring that public attention. Even if you work for a different company and you ain't getting paid, you're scared to show up and say something because you know how businesses do. The employee said they silence you and they fire you because everything's at will. Employees also claim Mayweather Boxing and Fitness Group has violated the California Labor Code by denying them their rightful pay. Interestingly, however, the employees aren't sure whether Floyd Mayweather himself is aware of the situation and all the financial issues they are facing. Who knows if he's aware or not, we don't. Another employee said, "I was told that we can't tell him, I can't tell him that our studio is closing. And he was here 2 weeks ago, we've been silenced." In light of the fresh accusation against him, what are the repercussions Mayweather's money team could face? And that's all for now. For the very best updates on news, moments, events, and actions in the world of boxing, stay connected with us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to turn on notifications to get notified when we drop quality contents like this. Until next time.